Alright, I'm gonna film this with no script and hope things go well, which they probably won't be. Is my hair okay? Is my hair doing? You know what I hate? Speaking slowly. I just hate speaking slowly. It makes my heart fucking beat faster. For some reason. I don't like that. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel of your favorite or soon-to-be favorite bookworm, Twink Supreme. If you're new, you might want to look for this button and finger it. Also, while you're down there, perhaps look for the bell, because if you click the bell, YouTube, this magical platform you are watching this video on, will remind you diligently about when I post new stuff. You will be the first to know, okay? You will be among the first to witness whatever art I shit out of my.
A few moments later.
So, Happy New Year, first of all. It's 2022. 2021 was definitely a year that we had a lot of hopes for, given the year beforehand, and that's all I'm gonna say on that, really. Okay, so it was a year that existed in this time in my life, in all our lives. Let's just cross our fingers that 2022 is our year, okay? We will see how this goes. That's literally all I can say on that, okay? But today, I come to you with a plea, okay? A plea for help. A call to your better instincts, because I need assistance, because I have no control. Today, we are here to talk about books. What books in specific? Books that I need you to help me get to, because I have owned these books for so long. Okay, I've had some of these books since 2015, and I still have yet to read them because I have no self-control. Okay, did you watch that movie Bridesmaids? And if you did, do you remember that scene when that woman was telling the other woman on the plane about how she shouldn't have rushed into marriage so quick because she needed to experience those slutty college years and get what she wanted out of her system? Okay, so the existence of these books on my shelf was me getting my bookish urges out of my system. It was me figuring out what I wanted in life. It was me figuring out what genre worked for me, which authors I liked, what my taste in reading was, because at one point I thought that I was going to be someone who enjoyed classics and read the best books ever written. That didn't happen. Clearly. So today I'm gonna be walking you through my slutty college years and showing you books that I purchased, that I thought I'd enjoy, that I was adamant to read, that I, for some reason, in the moments back then, had so much faith in, but looking back, I'm like, dude, what the f***? So I've got a stack of about 8 books beside me, thankfully. There are some people that have like 400 physical books on their TBR, and I'm like, whoa, how, where, what happened? So yeah, once upon a time, I did intend to read these books, and I'm gonna show them to you, and you're gonna hopefully tell me if you've read these books, what you thought of these books, if you like these books, and you're gonna hold me accountable. You're gonna make this year be the year that I read every single last page of the books I'm about to show you, okay? So if you've successfully managed to stay through my incessant yapping, and you want to see my physical TBR, stick around, and we shall begin to cleanse this room of its unread books, to cleanse my life of these unread books, okay? Okay, I don't know where to start, so I'm just gonna grab a random one over here and assume I know what the plot is. Alright, so the first book I'm gonna show you is this one. Okay, so The Shining by Stephen King. I highly doubt I need to explain what the plot of this book is. Okay, this very glossy cover that my ring light is overshining. I use the word shining to describe The Shining. Go me. We're already starting this year off with a bang. Okay, so The Shining by Stephen King. We follow the Torrance family. You got Jack, you got Wendy, you got Danny, and you have a book written by Stephen King who apparently hated the movie version of The Shining, okay? So this family goes to this hotel. They're hotel sitting. It's like babysitting, but it's when you sit a hotel because it's going to be closed for the winter or something. So they get snowed into this hotel based on what I remember from the film. And the hotel is haunted, among other things that's going on. And I remember having a very fond appreciation for the film. I don't know if I'm gonna love the book as much because, I don't know, sometimes I like the movie more than the book. And Kubrick versus King, two people that I respect a lot. You know, maybe I might love both, okay? We shall see what happens. I will update you once I read this. And I really hope I read this soon and don't have to wait until next October because that would be a huge shame. But yeah, let me know if you read this and if you think it's good. I can't wait to see how drastic the differences between the book and the film are. And I hope to see all that soon, okay? Alright, next. This one is The More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera. I remember buying that one Adam Silvera book about the one with the cut over here. It was called, oh damn it, History Is All You Left Me. It was right there on my shelf. I just saw it. History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. Yeah, I remember going through a YA phase, okay? You know, all the Aristotle and Dante's, Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda, History Is All You Left Me, and apparently I liked that book so much that I purchased this one, only to later find out that this book is actually very sad, and I think it's about one guy who's struggling to reconcile with his identity, with his sexuality, I think, and there's this institute that has come up with this procedure that I think brainwashes you, helps you forget parts of yourself, helps you delete memories, I think. Sounds very much like that movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Great film, Jim Carrey, Kate Winslet. If you've not seen that film, please do. It's really, really good. And the synopsis of this book reminds me of that, so we shall see if this lives up to the hype. I don't know, is this book hyped? I don't know. Have you read this book? Okay, let me know down there, okay? Alright, the next book we're going to talk about is this one, The People in the Trees by Hanya Yanagihara. For those of you who don't know who Hanya Yanagihara is, see A Little Life. Yeah, that book was a lot, and I gave it 5 stars, although I've been thinking of giving it a reread before the new Hanya Yanagihara book comes out this year. I need to be destroyed once again. So I picked up this book called The People in the Trees, and this book is basically about this guy who's a scientist. He goes on this expedition in a rainforest somewhere to track down this tribe, and he wants to track this tribe down specifically because they have this thing where they essentially don't age, or they get really, really old. And the thing that stops them from aging normally is this meat from a turtle, hence the turtle on the cover of this book. This is actually a really nice cover, look at that. So when they eat the meat, I suppose their aging stops and they can get really, really old. So this scientist, I believe, kidnaps one of the turtles and brings it back home, and then some goes down. Okay, it does sound very interesting, and the draw to me is how different from A Little Life this plot sounds. I need to know what's gonna happen in this story, okay? And I sincerely hope I get to finish this before the new Hanya Yanagihara book comes out, and before she gives me an emotional breakdown again. So let's see how many emotional breakdowns I can cram in before I get my hands on the new Hanya Yanagihara book, okay? So the next book I want to talk about is The Pisces by Melissa Broder. Now, this author, Melissa Broder, is someone that I followed in college when she was on Twitter. I deleted my Twitter months ago, and I do not miss it. Alright, so The Pisces. I believe this book is about this woman who has gone through this breakup, and I don't know if it's her sister or her friend, but somebody invites her to stay in this beachside house in Venice Beach to house sit while she is recovering from her breakup, and at some point she f***s a fish. So that sounds very romantic. This cover is a very literal cover, and I personally can't wait to get all Shape of Water up in here. The next one I'm going to talk about is this one, and this one is Winger by Andrew Smith. Now, I purchased this book because I read Grasshopper Jungle and I loved it, okay? I loved the weirdness. It's so absurd and so out there, just the summary of that book alone, that I just had to fall in love with it, okay? So it was with that passion that I purchased the hardcover of Winger in 2016, and I still have yet to read it for some reason. I don't know what is wrong with me. I don't know why I have trouble committing to one book at a time. So this book is about this guy named Brian Dean West, and he's this freshman in high school going to a boarding school with rich kids and troublemakers, and the synopsis doesn't really give me much beyond that, okay? It sounds pretty slice of life, and I don't know, maybe some conflict is gonna happen at some point. Let me know if I should prioritize this, okay? Okay, next book is They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. Once again, I forgot that I owned this. Apparently, after reading History Is All You Left Me, I purchased all of his books, okay? I don't know if he's published anything since, because I haven't read anything by him since, but I do own this, and I have seen that this got very popular on TikTok. So if you think that TikTok is worth trusting, let me know if I should get to this one soon or immediately. Spam me in the comment section if you desperately want my opinion on this. This, I believe, follows these two guys who are told that they're gonna die, so they meet up on this app where other people who are told they're gonna die meet up to spend their final day together and live their entire life in one day. It sounds depressing, but it also sounds spontaneous, and it's two guys. So it's just like, okay. We'll see what happens. If you've read Adam Silvera's books, let me know between which one of these you like more. Let me know why. No spoilers, okay? Even though this book essentially spoils the outcome on the title. Very interesting, very interesting. Do not tell me why. I do not want to know. And the final book is a book that I just want to show you. I read a book from this author for the first time this year, and it was so bad. The fact that I didn't DNF is a miracle. Actually, I planned on doing a video on it, but that video never happened because I just didn't have the passion to look back and see what happened. For those of you who don't know what that book is, that would be Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. Okay, but wait. So this book has a reputation of being terrible, but I thought that the reputation was wildly exaggerated. I read this book for the first time this year and can confirm that this book is worse than the reputation it has. This was excruciating to read. And if I had read this book when I was younger and had known about what it was, there's no way in hell I would have purchased this. And by this, I mean The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer. Why do I own this book? What the hell even is this book? What is this book even about? Okay, I don't know. I have no clue what this thing is about. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what this book is about because I have no clue what it's about. I could read the thing at the back, but her face is on it and I don't want to see her face at the moment, okay? She's giving, I don't even know, is this like a smile? What is this? Is she smizing? What is that? What expression is that? She's like, I don't even know, girl. I mean, okay. I don't know why this book is in this house, is in my vicinity. Why I chose to fork over a, oh my goodness, this was an expensive copy. Right. If any of you think you would get an entertaining vlog of me torturing myself reading this, or I don't know, maybe this book is good. If you know anything about this book, let me know down below. And I am done talking about this book now because I can't be helped to look up the plot of this book, okay? Because I have had enough of Stephanie Meyer for a lifetime. Thank you very much. Bow, okay? I'm bowing. So that'll be all. Those are all the books on my physical TBR. Thank you so much for watching. Like and comment and subscribe. I hope to see you in future videos, and as always, take care.